Hello, good morning everybody. Today is Wednesday, January 14th. It is 11 a.m. Central Time. I'm excited to be here with you today. I want to make sure I'm recording on the right page. So yay, I got all kinds of good news for you today. New products to show off. I'm so excited. Let's see, this is kind of, I don't know how to get the glare off of that and move the lights, but anyway, we'll see. But yeah, I just want to share some of the new stuff with you first because I just think it's so cute. So I got my pre-order, or my Stampin' Up! Order from new products. This is a new embossing folder, a 3D one called Lovely Stripes. And I don't have one of just the stripes sample here, but this is when I thought I'd try something fun. So I ran it through one time like this and then one time like this, and I think that's kind of a fun background too. So there's a lot you can do with embossing folders if you just want to try new stuff. Nature Symphony is a stamp set that I'm using in my birthday card class on Friday. It is already full, but I still have spots in my Valentine's class. I'll give you that link in just a minute. But I love the Nature Symphony die bundle. It's got great words. I like you lots, to a great guy. That's one of the reasons I got this stamp set, because I mean, I love the flower, the leaves images, but I love that. And you make me smile. I love that one. And a thank you. And then, so that's the stamps. And then it's got the dies. So it's got 7 stamps and 7 dies. They're really cool. They give lots of good texture to your cards. We'll be using this in the cards on Friday for my Stamp-A-Stack and card class. And then Fabulous Sayings. I'm going to use this one next week for my Facebook Live. This is, I got this for $5. $5 for a whole stamp set of $11. If you have a $75 order, then you can add on $5 and get this set, which is probably like a $25 set. I don't really know what the value of this is, but it was only $5. And the words are great. Happy birthday. You're on my mind. Thank you. Sending love. Hello. You can do anything. So much. Hooray to a fabulous friend. Just because there are simply no words for this. And when they first posted it online, it said 10. But it's actually 11 stamps that you get. So we're going to be making some pretty cards with this next week. And then we've got Hope, Love, and Joy. And this is a bundle that the O you can put in Joy, Hope, and Love, or you can insert one of these images in there. So fill the world with, wishing you, and then it's got the earth and a snowflake and a dove, praying hands, a star, so much. I want to call that a Cancer ribbon, but I'm not sure what it's called. A heart. Did I show y'all this last week? I don't think I did. Did I? I'm having a deja vu. And then the dies cut out all those images plus some extra pieces. And then this is one of my favorites, Prayers and Promises. It's all either scriptures or encouraging sentiments for people going through hard times. This was $1 million sales achiever Carol Nordquist helped design this set. So it's a great set. 11 stamps for $20. So, and then I wanted to share with you, I got some pretty cards. This was the only card that was in my demonstrator downline meeting on last Friday. And Donna made this pretty card with the gliding, what's it called, Donna? Donna's not on Facebook. I think it's an online exclusive, so let me see if I can find it in here. It's so cool what you can do with the stamp. I'm covering up my card. Gliding garden swing. So if you look, is there a bigger one? Yeah. So if you look here, this is, you know, the Fabulous stamp set has, oh, I can't read that. Is it 14 stamps? And then the dies have a lot more than 14, and it doesn't say here, but a bunch. So you can make this garden swing into just the swing, or you can die cut the other pieces and make it into like a bench where it's got the legs, it's got the tree and all of the greenery. I mean, it's just a really cute set. And I just, thank you, Donna, for this card. And then I did get a sweet card in the mail from her yesterday. She sent me this pretty card with lots of sweet words on the inside of it. And it just made my day to get a sweet thank you card from Donna. These were the cards that we made last week. And this is using the two-tone cardstock and the Hearts of Love embossing folder, which is one of my favorite embossing folders ever. And then we did this one with the real red and bubble bath. Happy Valentine's Day. And then love with the heart and the alphabet a la mode dies to spell that out. And these were all used in the Hearts of Love embossing folder. So I drew the names for the people that commented and watched my video. And Miss Shirley, you won these cards. So congratulations, Miss Shirley. Okay, where are we? All the Stampin' Up! News. Bonus Days is happening. It's an amazing special deal right now. Not only do you get rewards for the money that you spent so that you can use them on your next purchases, but you also get a $5 coupon for every $50 you spend. So normally you would get a $10 bonus if you spend $50 for your Stampin' Rewards to use towards your next order. Good morning, Anna. Thanks for joining. How are you today? Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, you'd also get a $5 coupon that you use in February. So you can use these for every $50 you spend. So don't spend $49. Make sure you spend $50. Or don't spend $99. Spend $100. And then you can earn these coupons. So from January 6th to February 2nd, you can earn these. And then you get to redeem them February 3rd through 28th. So you will be, after you place your order, you'll get an email with the coupon codes. Make sure you write them down or save the email or take a picture of the codes so you don't miss out on them. And when you enter the codes, make sure you separate each code by a space. And then you'll use those in February. So that's a great deal. The product of the month is what I just showed you. The Fabulous Sayings is the stamp set. And again, you just place a $75 order or more and then add $5 and you can get these awesome stamps. The paper pumpkin for February is called Celebrate Spring. It makes 9 cards, 3 each of, oh, thank you, Donna, for sharing. Yeah, watch the replay. It'll be posted after this. So thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Cindy. Good morning. So glad to have you with me. It's more fun when people are on here and I'm not by myself. But yeah, it makes 9 cards, 3 each of 3 different designs, and it also coordinates with the Easter Joy Sweet collection. So you can also add on the Beautiful Blooms dies. It is a great one. There's 3 new sets. I think I showed y'all this last week. Kits, 3 new kits in the kids collection. The Adopt a Pet for $15, Butterfly Garden for $24, Lots to Love for $15. And then my classes, it's too late to sign up for those, but the evening card class is Thursday, January 16th, and it is Valentine's, and we're going to be making 4 cards. It's $20, and there's a door prize and stamping. It's lots of fun. You just bring your own adhesive, and yeah. So the deadline for that is tomorrow, so sign up for that if you want to make some Valentine cards. And I want to show you the stamps. Oh, no, I'm not done. So Terry, my sweet friend Terry, loaned me these stamp sets to borrow. I'm going to return to her Saturday. But look at the fabulous new Easter basket bundle. It's got the stamps. Look at these cute little bunnies and chick and flowers, eggs, carrots, tulips, some great words. Happy Easter. Easter's on its way. Hello, spring for you. And then the dies are fabulous. And I wish I'd made something with this to show you. I just haven't had a chance. It's been a busy week. Hi, Sharon. Thanks for joining. But yeah, the dies, there are 15 dies, 12 stamps, and you can make an Easter basket. Let me show you in the book. packets in here. Page 35. Yeah, so look at the cute things you can make. You can actually weave these little strips that you die cut here into the basket to make a cute little basket for the front of your cards. There they didn't weave it, they've just got that. But you can stamp and die cut the little chicks and the bunnies, a little chocolate bunny here, the flowers. Just a really sweet, sweet set. The paper is fabulous. It's a specialty, so it's got some shimmer to it that is on the front sides of the paper. And then it's got some gingham ribbon in balmy blue, and then some other fun specialty shimmer paper, foil paper, I'm sorry. And then there's the cute little Easter assortment adhesive back gems. So I just wanted to share that with you. And then what we're using today is this set, and sweet Terry loaned me this again. The Happy Valentine's Day. It's one big stamp and it's $17. It is a great set to use for Valentine's. And then we're also using the Endless Love bundle, which is here. So this is the Made with Love Suite. And we're going to be using this stamp set today. Terry loaned me this also with the 16 awesome stamps and 13 dies. And then also I have the Hearts of Love embossing folder. I did not get the paper. I saw it. Terry has it. It's really pretty. But these are what we're going to be using for our cards today. So let's get started. These are in the new packaging. They're photopolymer stamps. So this is the Valentine's Day. This is the Endless Love. And the dies. Look at how many dies you get. It's awesome because you've got 4 different hearts. And you've got the hugs and kisses, some arrows here, a little banner, and another heart here. These little hearts and these hearts. And the stamps have got several different hearts here. Love, kisses, hugs and kisses, hearts, Valentine, sending you to, from, today and always, happy day, hugs and kisses, and little dots. So this is the Hearts of Love embossing folder. We're only using this on one of the cards, but let's go ahead and get started. Thank you for sharing, Anna. We got all our pieces here. I've got extra little pieces, so we'll just dump this over here for now and start with our basic white. It's 5.5 by 8.5. And we're going to fold it in half. And then I've cut a piece of real red. And I did emboss it ahead of time to save time and the loudness of the heat tool. But this is 4 by 5 1/4. And it fits just on the front. So I wiped it all down with the embossing buddy. It's got some kind of talc in it that prevents it from sticking where you don't want it to. Like if I put oil on there with my fingers, the powder might want to stick to that. But I didn't do that, so it gave it a nice clean embossing look. So I stamped Happy Valentine's Day in Versamark and then sprinkled on the white Wow embossing powder. So we can go ahead and layer this onto our card base. And we'll just stick this here. And then I've stamped and die cut some stuff ahead of time to save time. So I've got 2 of these hearts that I just stamped in real red. Isn't that cute with the stripes on there? So we'll just adhere these up to our card. So I think we'll just put them at the top here. And then I've die cut some of the hugs and kisses and the hearts. Actually, let's just dump all this on there. Let's see. There were some really little ones in there. I don't know if I'll use those or not, but what? I probably should have grabbed my, oh, it's in the kitchen. You know what? I think I'm gonna move this one over a little bit. I feel like it's too far on the right, so let's move this just a smidge. There. I like that a little bit better. Okay, so we're gonna add adhesive to our Hugs and Kisses. Might help if I didn't have it upside down. You know, there's a 50-50 chance, but it seems like I always grab it. Oh, I'm out. I'm out of that. Let me grab another one. Well, hold on a second. Let me grab it. All right, let me grab the tape. Nothing like running out at the last minute, right? Ta-da! Now that I've got a good mess everywhere. Okay. Thanks for your patience. Okay, so we're gonna take this out and just pop this in. And I don't like these on there, so I throw them away. It protects it, but I don't ever use that part. I think that's better if you're sticking it in your bag and you don't want it sticky all over everything. Okay, so let me get this. Let's see. We don't want our sticky to show, so we'll rub it so it's not showing. And we're just gonna put a Hugs and Kiss up here. Wipe off the extra adhesive. And that O has got a little heart out of it, which gets me more hearts here. And we'll just stick this big heart here. And so for these, I'm going to use, I think, it's hard to know. No, that's the dried out one. That's the dried out one. I need to get more of these. Okay, this one's the blue, so you know it works. So I'm just going to add little dots on here of adhesive. Make sure I'm putting it on the right side of the heart, the back side. And then I'll just pick these up. Whoops, it's upside down. It's jumping all over, isn't it? Okay. Whoopsies. Let's see. Put that there. Just put the little hearts kind of all over the card. And then maybe these tiny little hearts we can, let's see if I can pick it up. I probably should use the take the pick tool, right? That would probably be better, because then I could position it how I want it. And then hold it there. Oh, that one doesn't have adhesive on it. It might help if I got some adhesive. Pick that up. Wrong way. these rhinestones in my stash of retired stuff, but you could also use our rhinestone basic jewels and make them, color them with the Real Red blend or Sharpie and make them red. And I just wanted to add a couple little red dots. Do y'all use retired stuff? I mean, I know demonstrators don't usually show it in their stuff because you can't purchase it anymore, but after all the years of paper crafting, it's fun to just use all of this stuff. Okay, and we'll just dot that little eye right there. So, card number 1, sweet little Valentine's card. And moving on to card 2, got all my pieces there. And we're gonna fold this in half. This is Pretty in Pink, and it will be retiring in just a few months, so get it while you can. And I've got the Pretty in Pink ink pad. We're gonna start, so this is 8.5 by 5.5, and then I've got the card front, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm gonna put this underneath it just to avoid getting the ink all over the place. But we'll stamp these hearts on here. So we'll just start at the top and work our way all around the card so that we've got a pretty heart border. It's just a fun little stamp. And just add the little hearts in the Pretty in Pink. Let me make sure it's all going to be covered. Yeah, that's all going to be covered. So I did stamp this ahead of time, but I stamped Happy Valentine's Day with these 3 separate stamps. I lined them up on one block and stamped them in Strawberry Slush. And then I die cut this huge arrow to go on there, and then I've cut a piece of this awesome ribbon. It is the Strawberry Slush faux linen ribbon. Uh-oh, it came out of my little tool here. Let's poke this back in. This is called a ribbon saver, and it keeps it where you want it, so I like that. I can just stick it up on my shelf that way. But we're gonna go ahead and add adhesive to our card to put the ribbon on there. And our Stamp and Seal is a really nice, thick, heavy-duty tape. It's really super sticky, so it holds things on there really good. So I'll get that on there and add a little bit more adhesive to cover up that ribbon so that it sticks to our card better. And there's no reason to stamp on the inside because it's going to get covered. And here is our label here, our heart. So we'll just put some mini dimensionals on there. I think that's probably enough. And then on the back of our arrow, we're going to do one on the front and one on the back of that arrow, and then we'll add some adhesive on the center so that that can stick. Make sure it's not going to be showing on there, our adhesive. And then we'll pop this up. Yeah, I don't send out many cards for Valentine's either. I don't have a love in my life, but my grandkids are supposed to come over and help make Valentines for their school, and Rena's dance class, and Harrison and Rena and Lena's school classes. They're gonna make Valentines maybe today. Okay, I got a little too much adhesive on that, so I'm just gonna rub that a little bit more. And then we'll pop this on here so that the mini dimensionals are popping it up, and then it's sticking right there. And then these are fabulous 2025, 2027 in color flat pearls. And this is the strawberry slush. So we're gonna just get about 3 of these to add to our card to bling it up a little bit. We've got a big one and a little one, and then a medium one. I really like these. They're pretty. So they're in the Secret Sea, Cloud Cover, Timid Tiger. Is it Darling Duckling? Is that one that? And then Strawberry Slush. So those are fun. They're self-adhesive. But yeah, I think those Strawberry Slush just add, I don't know, it looks really pretty with the pretty and pink. Okay, and lastly, this one to me is more like a guy card. We're gonna start with black because, you know, it's a guy color. This one's gonna be red, white, and black. And we're gonna set this aside, and we're gonna use our red ink pad to stamp it. So we've got, this is for the inside, and this is for the outside. Okay, so we're gonna stamp this. Let me grab this again. We'll put this here. Oh, actually, we don't go off the page. So we've got our portrait design, and we're gonna just stamp some hugs and kisses, X's and O's, around the outside edges. And let's see. And we've got this little heart. So we're just going to stamp it around the edges too. And then we've got our heart here. And we've got the words hugs and kisses to go with our hugs and kisses here. So I've die cut this heart with the Endless Love dies. And we'll add a little red heart here. Okay, I think that's all the stamping. So we've got all our pieces here. Let's go ahead and put this on the inside of our card to write the sentiment. And we'll just put that there. And then our hugs and kisses will go on the outside. Thank you, Sharon. Okay, I'm old, so I don't know how many of you did this, but how many of you made a box for school for Valentine's Day? You had to decorate it and to get your Valentines from your classmates. And then we, you know, bring our Valentines to school. So much fun. Way back in the day. I don't even know if they still do that at schools. I have no idea. Okay, so we've got our mini dimensionals there. This is just a small piece of 2 1/4 by 3 1/2, and I've run it through the Hearts of Love embossing folder. And we will just adhere that to the center of our card, laying it flat. pretty centered. And then we're gonna add, so I die cut this out of the black. Look at that fun heart. It's all curly cues. It's just such a cute heart. I love it. And another little arrow. So the die that cuts the arrow actually does 2 at a time. So I've got a little extra that will wipe off the extra adhesive, which I could have used the glue pen. I wish we still sold those. We used to sell them. Didn't we? Didn't Stampin' Up! Sell those? The white glue, I get it all over. I can't use it. I'm just a big mess with it. Okay, so let's put our white heart right up here. And then our black heart. Yeah, you can see some of that adhesive. Let's see if I can rub it off. If you do it on the silicone mat, it tends to stick to the mat and not to your card. But we'll just put this heart on here. And you can rub off the excess adhesive. And then our little arrow. Actually, I should have put a mini glue dot here because it's going to be popped up, but this part isn't, so we'll just put our arrow here. And I didn't realize that these were already sold out from the last chance list, but they're neutral matte dots, and I thought the little black dots would add a little something. Just, you know, to add a little something to the card. But I think this would be a good guy card. So that's it. These are our 3 cards. Tell me which one is your favorite. Was it the Hugs and Kisses, or the Happy Valentine's Day, or X's and O's? How about that? Which one is your favorite? Those are a lot of fun, and I love this bundle. It's a great bundle to get, and yeah, I think that's all for today. I hope you have a very good week. 1 month from today is Valentine's, so it's a good time to get your start on those. But yeah, thank you for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.